Hi friends, good evening. Welcome back to Sun9 Education Channel. Friends, in the last class we are discussing about the growth and development and the characteristic features of growth and development. Okay, friends, in today's class, we are going to discuss about the heredity and environment and the various factors related to the heredity and environment. Okay, friends, let's start today's video. Thank you. Friends, uh, heredity and environment. Heredity and environment. And loss of heredity. Loss of heredity. Okay, today's class we are going to discuss about the heredity, environment, and loss of heredity. Okay, first of all, heredity. What do you mean by heredity? Heredity is nothing but the transformation of genes from one generation to another generation is known as heredity. The transformation of genes from one generation to another generation is known as heredity. Transformation of genes. Transformation. Transformation of genes from one generation to another another that is known as heredity. So those who are supporting heredity, there is no they known as hereditarists. 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 And those who are and next one is environment. Environment. Environment is nothing but except genes, except genes, all the factors that responsible for human development, that is known as environment or environment. And heredity, transformation of genes from one generation to another generation, it is known as heredity. And except genes, all the factors that responsible for human development is known as environment. Okay, and let's see what are the laws of heredity. And those who are before going to know the laws of heredity, first of all, those who are supporting the environments, they known as environmentalists. environmentalists. So, and next one is law of loss of heredity. Loss of heredity is uh, if we before going to know the loss of heredity, first of all we have to know the father of heredity. Father of heredity. Father of heredity is Gregor John Mendel. Gregor John Mendel. Mendel. Gregor John Mendel is known as father of heredity, father of genetics, or father of genetics. Genetics or father of heredity, Gregor John Mendel. So, according to his classification, heredity is broadly classified as three types. According to Gregor John Mendel, heredity is broadly classified into three types, that is, namely, law of similarity, law of similarity, law of similarity, and next one is law of variance, and next one is third one, that is law of regression. So these three are laws, heredity laws, heredity. So, before going to know the laws, first of all, father of that is Gregor John Mendel, and he proposed the three laws, that is law of similarity, law of variance, and law of regression. Law of similarity. So, law of similarity is nothing but similar the parent, similar the child, similar the parent, similar the parent, similar the child. Example, cat gives cat, rat gives rat, man, man. So like that, clever, clever, beauty, so this is the law of similarity, similar the parent and similar the child. So example is like the following are the examples for law of similarity, and it believes this principle believes uh, the similarity, but in the actual sense it is it may not be occurred, but it believes the similar the child parent, similar the child. And next one is law of variance, law of variance. For example, law of variance, second one, law of variance. It is opposite to the law of similarity. Law of similarity. Why? Because due to several reasons are there. For example, um, clever, dull, beauty, ugly, tall, short, and like this, some of the important examples. Clever, dull, beauty, ugly, tall, short. So why? Because if we take a boy is a parents having more IQ, if the parents have more IQ 140 and above, it may not be guaranteed that their children have the same IQ, or if the parents were more beautiful, more beauty, but there is no guarantee that their children were beauty. Why? Because due to a separate genes, scarcity of the genes, this problem arises. So in law of similarity, similar the parent, similar the child. So the cat gives cat, rat gives rat, man gives man, clever clever, beauty, beauty. So, when compared to the law of variance, so it is opposite to the law of similarity. Why? Because due to a special genes or the scarcity of the genes, the problem is arises. Clever, dull. If a man is if the parents were clever, there is no guarantee of their children were clever. So, best example in Telugu, a proverb is there, Pandita Putraha Paramashuntaha. So, like that, clever, dull, beauty, ugly, tall, and short. Due to different reasons are there. And next one, law of regression. So, law of regression. Law of regression. Some circumstances, if the parent is have the low IQ also, their children have more IQ or more creativity, etc. So, heredity, loss, two concepts are there, heredity, environment. Heredity means the transformation of genes from one situation to another situation is known as heredity. And except genes, all the factors which is responsible for human development, that is known as environment. And the laws of heredity are law of similarity, law of variance, and law of regress. And law of similarity, similar the parent and similar the child. And next one, law of variance is opposite to the law of similarity. And law of regression is a different one, that is also if the parents have the more intelligence, there is no if the parent has low IQ, their children may have the more IQ or more intelligence due to some difference in the heredity factors. So heredity and growth and development influence the heredity, and both heredity and environment. So both are the very very important factors. If they influence the heredity, growth and development influence the heredity and environmental factors. So okay, and what are the characteristic features of heredity? Heredity characters. Okay, let's move to the heredity factors. Heredity factors. Heredity factors. Heredity factors. So this is the heredity factors are broadly classified as follows. That is number one, physical, and number two, psychological, personality, and last one, behavioral. Behavioral. So, coming to the hereditary factors, the hereditary factors are broadly classified into three types, four types, namely that is physical factors, psychological factors, personality factors, and behavior factors. So, what is physical factors? Physical factors nothing but structure of the body, structure of the body, color of the air, color of the air, skin, internal endocrine system, glands, etc. Face, structure of the face, etc. So, these factors also are responsible for human development, human developmental factors, hereditary factors. For example, sometimes the transformation of genes from one generation to another generation is known as hereditary factors. We explained, but what are those factors? Means that physical factors, psychological factors, personality factors, and behavioral factors are there. That is physical factors, that is structure of the body, structure of the eye, structure of the face, and color of the hair, color of the face, and other glands in endocrine systems, etc. That is physical factors. And psychological factors, that is IQ, intelligence, um, adjustment, or nothing but intelligence, attention, retention, thinking, perception, etc. These are the psychological factors. Psychological, physical factors are that is structure of the body, structure of the hair, I mean color of the hair, structure of the face, color of the face. Like that, certain factors are there, and the psychological factors, intelligence quotient, and also attention, retention, and thinking, reasoning, imagination, reasoning also, reasoning. These are the psychological factors that comes under heredity factors law. Main important factors, that's psychological factors, and personality factors also there. aptitudes, attitude, and behavioristic factors, adjustment, the way they behave, etc. So, heredity factors are broadly classified into four types, namely that is physical factors, psychological factors, personality factors, and behavioristic factors. Physical factors, structure of the body, structure of the face, and the color of the hair, and color of the face, and other important factors are there. And the next one, psychological factors, intelligence quotient, and attention, retention, thinking, perception, and reasoning, etc. And coming to the personality factors, that is aptitude and attitude, and behavioristic factors, adjustment, and the way they are behaving, the way they are walking, the etc. comes under behavioristic approach. So that is, these are the hereditary factors, comes on the classification of the hereditary factors. So those who are studying and those who are pursuing research in heredity, the hereditarists, and those who are pursuing research on environment is known as environmentists and hereditarists. So in this topic, these hereditary factors are broadly classified into four types. And next come to the environment. Environment is nothing but except the genes, all the factors which is responsible for human development, that is known as environmental factors. So if we go through the growth and development, the heredity and environmental factors are placed a vital role in human development. Without heredity and environmental effect, there is no development. Both heredity and environmental factors are responsible for the human development. Those, what are those hereditary factors means? These are the physical, psychological, and personality and behavioristic approach. Okay, friends, tomorrow we will discuss the other concepts which is related to the heredity and environment. Thank you one and all, and please subscribe our channel and comment our channel. Thank you one and all. Your Dr. Ravinder Siga.